which U.S. states could fight a war completely alone? If America split into 50 countries tomorrow and got attacked by a superpower, which states could actually survive that impossible scenario? But these 10 states have something different. Today we're ranking the 10 states that may actually fight back. The results will blow your mind. Number 1 isn't Texas, not even California. Let's start with number 10. Washington has serious military firepower. Joint Base Lewis McChord is massive. Kitsap Naval Base houses nuclear submarines. Boeing builds fighter jets and military aircraft right there. Real defense industry. GDP over $600 billion. Microsoft, Amazon, and Boeing are all based here. Massive hydroelectric power from the Grand Coulee Dam powers millions of people. But here's the weakness. No oil production. Needs fuel imports. Washington grows tons of apples, wheat, and potatoes. Major dairy and fishing industries. Can feed itself pretty well. The Pacific Ocean protects one side. Cascade Mountains split the state down the middle, making them natural defenses. We're using 5 simple factors to judge every state: military power, economy, energy production, food supply, and geography. Each category gets a score out of 10, though some states get bonus points for exceptional geography. So here's the score of Washington on screen. This gives Washington a solid score of 38 out of 50. Washington could hold out for several months in a war, but would eventually struggle with fuel dependency. Pennsylvania has multiple military installations and a massive National Guard. Defense contractors are scattered throughout the state, and there's a Navy shipyard in Philadelphia. The GDP is over $800 billion, and heavy industry still exists here. Pennsylvania is one of the largest natural gas producers in America. Coal reserves are everywhere, and nuclear power plants provide steady electricity. Pennsylvania has huge agricultural output in dairy, corn, and livestock. The Appalachian Mountains run through parts of the state, and rivers provide transport and defense. So Pennsylvania scores 39 out of 50. Pennsylvania's industrial might means it could sustain a war effort longer than most people think. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio handles critical military logistics. Defense contractors everywhere. Ohio's GDP is $700 billion. This is America's industrial heartland. Manufacturing, steel, automotive production. The state can build military equipment from scratch. Ohio grows massive amounts of corn, soybeans, dairy, and livestock. Can feed itself completely. Lake Erie sits on the north. Natural water barrier. This puts Ohio at 39 out of 50. Ohio's combination of food, industry, and defensible terrain makes it a surprisingly tough opponent. Fort Liberty in North Carolina is the largest military base in America by population. Thousands of soldiers already stationed there. Air Force bases scattered across the state. North Carolina's economy is over $600 billion, with tech growing fast. The state produces tons of pork, poultry, and crops. It can feed itself. Here's the geography advantage. Atlantic Ocean on one side, Appalachian Mountains on the other. Natural barriers protecting from both directions. That brings North Carolina to 40 out of 50. North Carolina's military strength and defensive geography make it harder to invade than most coastal states. Virginia hosts the Pentagon. America's entire military command center sits here. Norfolk Naval Base is the largest naval base on the planet. Langley Air Force Base and Quantico Marine Corps are both here. This is literally where America plans every war, the military brain of the entire country. Virginia's GDP is over $550 billion. Defense contracts fuel the whole economy. Geography helps too. Chesapeake Bay cuts through the middle, making invasion complicated. Virginia scores 39 out of 50. Virginia's military expertise and infrastructure could outthink opponents even with resource limitations.